Of all the topics that I write and talk about, I think saving money has to be one of my favorites. I am always on the lookout for different and new ways to just be a little bit more frugal with my money and be more conscious of how I'm spending. And a lot of people don't have to be told how important it is to save money. It's a given, but saving, it is definitely easier said than done because there are so many things that just can distract us and really just consume our money, where it really makes it hard to get a savings account off the ground. But just because it's hard doesn't mean it's impossible. So in today's video, we are going to look at a few fun and simple savings challenges. And these challenges, they are perfect for anyone. It doesn't matter if you already have money in the bank or maybe you're just starting to save. But as usual, if you are new here, welcome. I am a personal finance writer. So on my channel, I talk a lot about different ways that you can improve your money and get to a place where you are just confident financially. So if you like videos like this and you want to see more, hit the subscribe button so you can receive more tips on how to improve your financial picture. First challenge on our list is the no spend challenge. And this is a challenge that a lot of people are familiar with. It is very popular. And the premise is very simple. Basically, for 1 month or 30 days, you agree to only spend your money on necessities. Now, some people might be a little unsure as to what expenses count as a necessity. And this will vary from person to person, but typically your necessary expenses, this will include your housing, your transportation, your utilities, your insurance payments, minimum debt payments, and it might even include some maybe daycare expenses if you have children. Now, expenses that aren't necessary include eating out, shopping, entertainment, recreation, gifts, basically any other miscellaneous expense that you have throughout the month. Now, doing a no spend month, it will not be easy for some people, especially if you are accustomed to really just spending your money however you want, or maybe you do a lot with entertainment or eating out. However, if you are looking to jumpstart your emergency fund or maybe add on to what you already have, taking 30 days where you only spend money on the things that you need will make a huge difference in the long run. And the reason why I love this challenge so much is because a lot of people feel as if they are broke and they're living paycheck to paycheck and they just don't have any money left to save. And for some people, that might be the case. However, after going 30 days of only buying what you need, it can really be an eye-opener because at the end of that 30 days, once all your bills have been paid, you may realize that you have more disposable cash than you thought. This challenge is really good for gauging how much of your money you're currently spending on things that aren't that important. And once you do this evaluation, you can then make adjustments to your budget, which will then free up money and allow you to save on a monthly basis. The next challenge is the penny challenge, and this is really great for people who prefer buying things in cash because if you use cash for the majority of your purchases, chances are you have a lot of spare change scattered through your house or maybe your car. And I like this challenge because it is a fun and fairly simple way to save about $667 a year, and the only thing you really need to get started is a coin jar. And the ideal behind this challenge is to save a penny a day, but for it to work, for each new day, you want to save the same amount as the day before, but then add another penny. So basically, on your first day of the challenge, you save 1 penny. On your second day, you save 2 pennies. And on your third day, you save 3 pennies. And you want to keep this going on throughout the year. And as I mentioned, if you can keep this up for 365 days, you will end up having $667 by the end of the year. Now, even though this is the penny challenge, you do not only have to use pennies. Some people will also do this challenge with nickels and dimes. The next challenge is the pantry challenge, and this is another simple, fun way to save money. And basically, you agree to use up all or most of the items that you already have in your kitchen before you go shopping for additional food. This is an excellent way to not only save money, you can also be less wasteful. It will result in fewer trips to the store. And one cool thing about this is that it also gives you an opportunity where you can experiment with new recipes. To make this week go a lot easier, one thing you can do is also use a site called Supercook, where it basically lets you research recipes based on ingredients that you already have in your kitchen. And I've done the pantry challenge several times in the past and it has always worked out well. The first thing you need to do to get started is take inventory of what you already have and then meal prep for the week. And I also want to add, when you're doing the pantry challenge, it doesn't necessarily mean that you won't have to go to the store that week. And if you do, that's okay. You may have to pick up a few items to fill in some gaps with some of your recipes. But even if you have to go to the store and you have to get 1 or 2 items, your food cost for that week is still going to be low. And with that savings, you can take it, you can put it into the bank, or you can use it towards something else. The next challenge is the dollar store challenge, and this is another excellent way to really reduce your costs throughout the month and give your savings account a nice boost. With this challenge, for 1 month or longer, if you can do that, before you go to any other store to buy items, always check the dollar store first. And this applies to just about anything. It can apply to snacks, to canned goods, to organizational things, to household things, kitchen supplies. It doesn't matter. You might be surprised at what you find by browsing the aisles. Now, even though things at the Dollar Tree can be a great buy and save you a lot of money, one word of caution is always check the expiration date, especially if you're buying food items or maybe medication. Personally, I have not had any negative experiences with buying out-of-date items, at least none that I know of. However, I have heard other people complain, so just as a precaution, make sure you check the expiration dates just in case. Another challenge is the dollar challenge, and similar to the penny challenge, this will also work better if you buy most of your items in cash. Basically, anytime you break a larger bill, it can be a $10 bill, a $20 bill, it really doesn't matter. What you want to do is save all of your $1 bills. And as a side note, you can even do this challenge with $5 bills. And for this challenge, I really recommend getting like an old-fashioned piggy bank or maybe something else that you can't easily get into. And once you start saving, commit to saving your dollar bills for 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, or longer before you actually go into your bank. The next challenge is the cancel it challenge, and this really works well if you have a lot of monthly subscriptions or memberships. And basically every month you want to commit to canceling at least one, and you want to continue to do this for as long as you can. But don't just cancel the service. The next thing you want to do is take the money that you would have spent on that subscription and then funnel it into your savings account. So if you cancel a $10 subscription this month and a $20 subscription next month, after 2 months you should have at least $30 that you are automatically putting into your savings account every single month. And to make saving money with this challenge a little easier, if you cancel a $20 monthly subscription and that merchant would normally take the money out of your account, say on the 15th of the month, every month going forward on the 15th, have that same $20 automatically transferred into your savings account. So instead of paying that merchant, you're now paying yourself. The last challenge on our list is the 52-week challenge. And again, this is a challenge that I know a lot of people are probably familiar with. It's a challenge that some people like to start in January, like on January the 1st, to help them save money throughout the entire year. But the truth is, you do not have to start this in January. You can really start this challenge at any time throughout the year. For those of you who aren't familiar with this challenge, it's basically a way to save more than $1,300 in a year. And it's a fairly simple challenge. However, it can get a little challenging as the year goes. And basically, the first week of the challenge, you save $1. The second week of the challenge, you save $2. The third week, you save $3. And you keep this going for 52 weeks out of the year. So by the time we get to week 26 of the year, you will save $26 that week. Now again, this challenge, it can get harder as the year goes on, but try and stick with it. And if there is a week where you are unable to save anything, that is okay. Do not give up. The following week, see if you can pick up where you left off, because at the end of the day, it's not really about how much you save, it's the fact that you're saving. So there you have it. Those are a few simple challenges that you can start right now to really boost your account and to make saving money just a little bit more fun. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, do consider subscribing. Again, here we talk a lot about personal finance, different ways that you can fix your wallet and get to where you want to be financially. So if you like videos like this, I post every weekend and sometimes during the week. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in a few days.